I know you're looking at trying to save this tower, but remember, we are a flanker, not a fighter. So if Malphite had ultimate right there, we could have potentially died for nothing. Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Learn Together. I am your host, Kingmaker. Thank you for joining us. Today we have Leokin and SmurfQ, Plat/Diamond. They are a great support on this channel, and I just wanted to take a second to say thank you for every comment and all the wonderful feedback. We take a little bit of poke for free, but no big deal. Right here, I want to see you kiting the red buff towards whichever camp you're going for next. If it's Krugs, kite it down into the brush. If it's Wraiths, kite it up to the edge. This way you have less time to travel in between. Same advice here, kite the mobs to whichever edge you want to go. Seconds add up to valuable time. This is a nice Q over the wall as it pulls the monsters to you, so you have less of a distance to travel to hit them, but I'd continue to kite them to the opposite side. Be cognizant of the Scuttle Crab spawning as you start this blue buff, this way you don't use Smite and end up missing on the Scuttle Crab. We need all the experience we can get against this Olaf, who will outperform us early. We see a full health Olaf on the Scuttle Crab. We should not contest this, we should immediately run bottom side and take that one. So we ended up baiting our teammate and giving them a 2-for-1. Had we gone bottom Scuttle Crab instead, this would not have happened. Now Olaf has priority on bottom side Scuttle Crab, so we lose experience and he gets it. This affects our smite level when we go to contest objectives. We are extremely lucky that this is still here. Had this Olaf been a better jungler, he would have went there immediately and taken that away from you. This is an extremely nice bait. As Olaf takes it, we collapse and you get a kill for free. Then you notice your teammates engaging and you follow up on that too, so that's a good job. But since nothing comes out of it, you need to farm your Krugs and go back and buy, then start your red over again and just continue your jungle pathing. The reason why you shouldn't take your red here is because now it's effectively being wasted inside the base. Instead, you should have completed Krugs, then purchased, then started red, so you'd have it in effect for longer. I would also swap out to a sweeping lens while we're here. I'm not engaging this fight. Ahri needs to find her way out the same way she found her way in. I am also not engaging this fight for the same exact reason. It is not your responsibility as the jungler to fix your teammates' problems. Yes, you get a kill, but we risk the potential of dying and we waste our flash. We have no vision, objectives are up, and we choose a fight with half health. We give the enemy team a delayed 3-for-2, and now the jungler is dead, so whichever objective they choose is free. You should have went back to base and got ready for the objectives. The good news is we get something, but the bad news is Jhin takes first turret, almost rendering Rift Herald null and void. I know you're looking at trying to save this tower, but remember, we are a flanker, not a fighter. So if Malphite had ultimate right there, we could have potentially died for nothing. This was a great opportunity. Had you gone around closer to River, you would have cut off his escape route, and then he would have ran into you instead of away from you. Remember, it's flank, not fight. If you look on the minimap, dragon's spawning in about 35 seconds, so what I need you to do is go back to base, buy, and get ready. There is absolutely nothing we can do in this position because we're fighting, not flanking. This isn't all on you, your team is absolutely running it down as well. We get a good pick on Olaf, but I would have much rather seen you go through the jungle to try to pick Jhin, because we are an assassin. We're also not playing to our win condition. The win condition for Evelynn is very much like Twisted Fate. We excel at 3v2 skirmishes by showing up unexpectedly and giving our teammates an advantage. This means we have to get better at rotations and prioritizing where to gank. We know we're not killing Malphite in top lane, so that means we should have been looking at Orianna or bot lane and ignored top. Great job picking up this Orianna. However, what we need to be doing now is pushing lanes, not chasing Malphite through the jungle. We're not going to catch him, and if we catch him, we're not going to kill him. Baron here is a great call, so good job on recognizing that. However, your team does not understand what you're doing, so I would say ping more, but at the same time, they should have been there already. I want you to ping until you can't ping anymore, and then you can at least know that you've done everything you could have done in that situation. What happened here is we backed off the map and gave control of the dragon over to the enemy team, and they took full advantage of it. I want you to ask yourself, what is the point of taking a character that excels at getting to the back line through alternate jungle pathing or alternate routing, but we continue to fight the frontline tanks? You have to flank, not fight. I know at this point you're probably demoralized, your team's falling apart around you, and that's okay. It's okay to be frustrated, it's okay to be upset, but make sure you learn from this. The biggest lesson to learn and take away is never, ever, ever, under any circumstance, ever trust your team in solo queue. Ever. Also, if you've made it this far, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and down in the comments, put the word ever. An example of flanking would be wrapping around the Baron pit, because we know a fight is about to happen. This way we have access to their backlines instead of fighting their tanks. Yes, 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 you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, yes! That's okay. It's okay. We are probably going to lose that anyway. We almost did it. Good job. That's exactly what I wanted to see all game. We should be approaching this fight from the side of river. This way we could get onto that Jhin instead of trying to go through the front line of the enemy team. This is a much better position that you're taking right now. Yes, yes, yes. That was beautiful. Beautiful play. Beautiful flank. You executed Evelynn exactly how she's supposed to be executed. Good job. One thing that people don't take into consideration in games like these is tempo. The enemy team is heavily out-tempoing us. I have not watched ahead. This is a live reaction. You're going to make me cry if you pull this off. It's okay, they back off. But that would have been such a good spot to go from. Great attempt. You had to do something. There was nothing else to be done, and you did the only play that is acceptable in that position, and you made it out alive, which is awesome as well. Of course, we die now, but this was a rough game, but what we really need to work on is our flanking and our general execution of our champion. Maybe gank more, farm less. That's important with Evelynn. Also, if you guys are still here, should I start a Patreon or something? I do all these for free, but I'm not sure if people would donate for these. What do you guys think?